Well, hello there, people of the internet, and hello again, I'm TheMBmulti. Welcome to part 55 of my Let's Play Doki Doki Blue Skies. In the previous episodes, we were on the Natsuki route again, still, I mean. Yeah, we were officially dating, we went on a date, a second or third date or whatever. Natsuki made out with us, which again, it's still a bit uncomfortable for me because my brain still sees her as like a 14-year-old, so I'm still a bit weirded out by it, but alright, I guess I'll just roll with it for now. Also we went on, we were supposed to go on a hike together, but then Natsuki stole something. She stole a Snickers bar or something along those lines, a protein bar. And I told her to go back to the store to pay for it, and then I did that instead. And apparently she had stolen about 5,000 yen. I don't know how much that is. Actually, I should have looked it up in the previous episode, but I don't know how much that is. So I'll just quickly Google how much that is. But I didn't have 5,500 yen, so I offered to work off the debt at the store for the guy. Yen to euro. Wow. 1 Japanese yen is 0.0078 euros. So that's gonna be fun. Alright. Japanese yen to euro. Okay. If my phone would cooperate, that would be... Oh, yes, I would like... Yes, accept all the fucking terms, because otherwise this fucking website doesn't work. Yeah, 1 Japanese yen is 0.0078 euros. 5,500. What? 5,500 yen is only 42 euros. That's not much. How the hell do I not have 42 euros? I mean, yeah, I get that it's a bit much or whatever, but I understand that you don't have 42 euros on you at all times, but 42 euros is not that bad. You know? It's only 42 euros. The fuck? If you put it the other way around, 5,500 euros is 709,251 yen. Okay. But again, it's only a 42, but was it 42, 48? I've already forgotten. 42 euros or something. It's not that much. I mean, I understand if you don't have it on you. I don't carry 42 euros on me at all times either, but, you know, like, just go back home and then really quickly grab some. It's not that much. It's not that expensive. Well, here we are, Valentine's Day. Not gonna lie, I've been looking forward to this day for a while. There's two main reasons. The first being presents. The second being spending time with Natsuki. Of course, the more girls who give me presents, the more presents I have to buy for White Day. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Anyway, it just so happens that Valentine's Day falls on a Sunday this year, which means Natsuki and I can spend the day together free from the distractions of school. Speaking of which, I'm still shaken up by what happened yesterday at the store. Natsuki and I didn't text at all after it all went down, so either it'll come up in the conversation today, or we're just gonna pretend it didn't happen. Well, either way, I start work tomorrow. Let's just hope my last day of freedom goes well. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. But also, if I have to work off the debt, if it's only 42 euros, that should not take that long to work. I mean, unless the basic wages in Japan are completely different than in Europe, but in Europe, here at least, like the most basic money you can make is, I believe, like 11 euros an hour or something. I googled it at some point. What stuck in my head was 11 euros an hour. I don't know if that's true or not. But if that's true, it was only 45. So I just need to work 1 day of 8 hours, and then I've got more than enough. I can even buy something else for myself. You know, like I just need to work 1 8-hour day, and then it's fine. So, you know, like, I should only have to work that entire Monday, and then it's fine. Or if I have to go to school Monday, I guess this guy. So, Monday and Tuesday, at most. I should have to only work 2 half days, and then I have, first of all, I've paid the guy back, and I also have more money. So, what? I mean, I'm guessing it works differently in Japan, but if this happened here, first of all, 42 euros is not that much, so even if I didn't have it on me, I just needed to quickly walk back home and walk back and then pay it to the guy. Or, if I had to work it out, you know, I would just, that would only last a couple days. At most, or maybe even 1 day if it was such a little amount, but still. Ring! Well, I hope that's her. Hopefully that's her. Be right there. I take one quick look at the mirror and once I'm satisfied, I head downstairs. Maybe I should go for a kiss or something. Ah, screw it. I open the door and start to lean out, but suddenly jump in surprise. Oh, Sayori! Hi, Mark. Happy Valentine's Day. He steps inside and holds a box of chocolates, which I quickly recognize as obligation chocolate. It's a type of chocolate that girls give to male friends or co-workers. Ah, Sayori, this is great. Thank you so much. I wrap my arms around her. Yeah, you're welcome, silly. So, do you want to come inside and hang out for a bit? Really? Yeah, we haven't had one-on-one time in a while. Definitely. This is when Natsuki is going to come in and then she's going to be all jealous, isn't it? I step to the side, and as Sayori walks through the door and goes into the kitchen, I follow close behind her. Not much has changed in here, has it? Not really, no. It's still just me here. Mom's out on business trips. Does she come home at all? What the hell? She left? Nobody. What the fuck? Nobody mentioned about that. She was here like just a few days ago. The hell? Last time, both in Natsuki, both in the Yuri and Sayori route, they made a huge deal about it when she went back again. I mean, I believe in Yuri's route she didn't go back. She said, "Oh, maybe at some point I have to go back," but the entire time with the Yuri route, she was there, and she was having fun with Yuri all the time, like getting to know her. With Sayori, that was a huge moment, like, oh, she's gonna go away again, and here she just fucking sneaked out and nobody noticed. I mean, at least I didn't notice. I mean, I guess unless you guys noticed that was up, but what the hell? How the hell is she already gone? Nobody told me about this. The fuck? Most of the time, though, I'm alone. I'm all alone. Oh, Mark. It's not that bad, Sayori, don't worry. You sure? I hate to see you be alone. Oh, well, if there's only one person that thinks that she's alone all the time, then it's you, Sayori, so I should be saying that to you instead. It's fine, trust me. Besides, lately I've been needing the time to myself to think. About? Things. It's, well, it's nothing bad, honestly. It's just something that I've got to sort out on my own. I sound like Natsuki now. Yeah, I can relate. No, you can't, Sayori, because your battle is not a solo battle that you need to fight. There's things I've been thinking about too. They're not important though. Everyone's got their own things to worry about, I guess. Oblivious dude. But hey, if you need some help, I'd be glad to lend a hand. Yeah, sure. But only if you let me help you. Haha, sure. Sure. It's a deal. Good. I can't help but smile at Sayori. No matter what, she's always there, and she's always smiling. Do you want some fruit? Sure, what do you have? One sec. I walk over to the fridge and pull out a bento box and place it down on the counter. I went and got some earlier, cause I was secretly hoping you'd drop by so we could hang out. That's a lie. I only got 2 bento boxes, one for Natsuki and I. What? I only got 2 bento boxes. One for Natsuki. What do you mean? One for Natsuki and one for me? One for Natsuki and I, and one for Sayori in this case. I don't know. Okay, well, whatever. I'm giving her mine because I don't want her to feel bad about taking my food. Which I don't really mind, but regardless. Oh, Mark. She wraps her arms around me tightly. You're a good friend. I return the hug. So are you, Sayori. We stand like this for a little bit. I'm so distracted by Sayori that don't hear my door open, of course. Sayori? Mark? Yeah. What are you doing? Natsuki is not what it looks like. Oh yeah? Then what is it then, huh? I'm sorry, Natsuki. I was the one who hugged him first. It's my fault. I know you two were dating, yet still I overstepped my boundaries. Sayori, it's... Natsuki sighs heavily. I just want to spend time with Mark. Alone. Well... It's alright, she can stay. What? Yeah, what? 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 It's Valentine's Day. I should be allowed to want to hang out with my two favorite people. Besides, I promised Sayori I'd let her bake cookies or something with us. I did? Is that alright with you, Natsuki? Natsuki sighs and throws me what I'm certain is a scowl, but before I can even read her features, it's already gone. Fine. Really? Thanks so much, Natsuki, you're the best. Sayori leans in to hug Natsuki, but she quickly pushes her away. It's really clear that this isn't what she had in mind for the day, but seeing the look on Sayori's face, I don't know if I really could have taken no for an answer. Hey, no hugs! You know I hate hugs. Sorry. Right, well, this is awkward. Gotta change the subject, get everyone on the same page. So, who wants to make cookies? Me! Ah, fine. That's the that's the spirit. Natsuki with the most reluctant response. That's the spirit. What kind of cookies are we making? Depends on what kinds of ingredients I have. Lisa should really keep a better inventory in my pantry. I know I have chocolate chips somewhere. If you can find brown sugar and flour, we can make chocolate chip cookies. Oh, that sounds good. You also need eggs. I have some in the fridge. Fridge? Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I thought he meant freezer. I was like, what? But no, fridge. Okay, yeah. And frosting? Well, I still have the stuff from when you and I made the Halloween cookies. Probably expired by now. I'll take my chances. Have fun getting food poisoning. It's not the first time. Let's see here. Wait! What? If we're making chocolate chip cookies, why do we need frosting? Fair point. Why didn't I think of that? What? Nothing. Let's just make cookies already. Alright. We need a recipe. Luckily I memorized a pretty good chocolate chip cookie recipe, so we're good. Wow, you memorized it? You must be a really good cook, Natsuki. Yeah, it's actually really easy to memorize recipes. You just have to cook them a lot. Anyway, we need butter, salt, brown sugar, flour, granule sugar, an egg. What else? Alright, an egg, baking soda, and chocolate chips. Well, I know I have light brown sugar, flour, and an egg. So I'm not sure about everything else though. I'll look over here. Sayori points to the cupboards on the other side of the kitchen. Alright, I'll look here then. Grab everything and put it on the stove. Here, yeah? Natsuki, is all-purpose flour okay? Yep, put it on the stove. So Yuri and I spend a couple more minutes getting all the ingredients and utensils. Alright, do we have everything? Mark, do you have the vanilla extract? Yep, right here. Good. And what about the butter? It's right here. No, I meant what type of butter is it? There's different types of butter? Natsuki sighs. Does it say unsalted or salted on the label? It says salted. Is that bad? No, it just means we'll need less table salt. About a fourth less to be exact. Considering the recipe uses half a cup. So we need a fourth of a teaspoon of salt. Someone remember that. I'll try. You better. Anyway, let's get cooking. Are they done yet? I'm starving. Almost, like another minute or two. Then they have to cool. Then we have to put in the other tray. Yeah, because your oven is so small. Hey, is only me living here at the moment? No, duh. So, what do we do while we wait? I don't know. Read any good books lately? No. Alright, the conversation trails off, leaving us in an awkward silence. No one says a word till the timer goes off. Sayori and I take the cookies out of the oven and put them on top of the tray to cool. Wow, they look so good! Can I have one? Do you want your tongue to get burnt? They're almost 180 degrees. Ah, just put the other tray in. Here, I'll do it. I put the second tray of cookies into the oven. How long did it need to be in there? 15 minutes. Alright, let me set the timer. I reach into my pocket to grab my phone. To my surprise, I don't feel it there. I check my other pockets, to no avail. Crap, my phone's upstairs. One sec. I run the stairway and go into my room. And there it is, sitting on my desk. I turn it on as soon as I pick it up. It's a text from Natsuki. On my way, sent 40 minutes ago. Maybe if I had my phone with me, I wouldn't have been caught with my pants down. Well, I was about to say in a figurative sense, of course. I was just giving Sayori a hug. We're best friends, so we can do that, right? Well, yes. I start to walk downstairs, but I hear Natsuki and Sayori having a conversation. I hear my name, which inclines me to stop and listen. I'm so sorry, Natsuki. I didn't know you felt that way. I'll stop Whoa! What? What? Yes, oh, okay, well, I was about to say. No, that's not what I meant. You two are best friends. If you stop talking to Mark because of me, you'd never forgive me. No, I shouldn't have said anything. I'm just a jealous idiot. No, you're not an idiot at all. You're just being a good girlfriend, that's all. Nah, a jealous one more like. I'm sorry for involving you in this. This is my problem, not yours. It's okay, it's okay. I understand what you're feeling. But don't worry, Mark is a great guy. He'd never do something like that. Alright, I've heard enough. Hey, I'm back. Oh, Mark, hi. Did you find your phone? Yep, got it right here. Well, you sure took your sweet time finding it. I already set a timer. Oh, alright. Are the cookies cool yet? They should be. Before Natsuki can say anything else, I hear Sayori snatch a cookie from the tray and bite into it. Ah, hot! Yeah, guess not. Natsuki and I laugh at Sayori as she gets a glass of water. You guys are so mean! Oh, come on, it was funny. No, it wasn't. I burned my tongue. I sigh. Alright, it's fine. Let me help. I've run into this problem before. The simple solution is to suck on an ice cube. I walk over to my fridge and open the freezer. But I know you'll like this more. I pull the popsicle out of the freezer and hold it up for Sayori to see. Oh, gimme! She snatches the popsicle out of my hand and immediately starts licking it. Mmm, cherry! Thanks, Mark, you're the best. I try. Natsuki rolls her eyes. Mark, do you want a cookie? Of course. Wait, what about me? Don't you have a popsicle? Well, yeah, but I want cookies. Alright, fine. We all sit down at the table and eat the first tray of cookies while we wait for the second one. By the time the second tray is out and cooled, Sayori's popsicle is gone and her tongue is all good. While we eat, we talk about things, school mainly. Natsuki complains about her teachers, while Sayori worries about her final exams. Me? I just sorta listen. At school, nothing worth writing home about really happens. Rarely what? Really or rarely? Really. What? Okay, whatever. Besides, the girls are good storytellers. Thanks for having me over, Mark. Not a problem, thanks for coming. Anytime. Bye, Mark. Bye, Natsuki. Bye, Sayori. See you later. With that, Sayori walks out the door and heads home. After walking her to the door and saying our goodbyes, Natsuki shuts the door. With just a little more force than is required to normally accomplish such a task. Her smile is completely... Oh, okay. Oh. Ah. So... Did you have a good day? I call for reinforcements, but they just left out the door and somehow I feel like it might make the situation even worse. Those are some intense eyes. How can a girl who isn't even 5 feet tall be so scary? What do you think? Before you give me a new one, there's something I need to say. I have really got to pick my words here carefully. Let's look at the facts. Sayori did nothing wrong. She came over to say hello. Natsuki walked in at the wrong time is all, so she's just overreacting, right? No, that's definitely it. I'm sure of it. Nothing was happening. We're best friends. Natsuki just needs to chill. Besides, I've known Sayori longer, like my entire life. She'd just have to get used to the fact that my best friend is a girl. I'd be the same for her if her best friend happened to be a dude, right? That's true. Honestly, the most impressive part about this whole thing is that I'm still pulling off an internal monologue with her standing there waiting for me to speak. I was about to say, it's taking quite a while. And I do mean that. When it comes down to it, she can be the most patient person I know. Then you haven't met Yuri properly yet. I really do treasure them both. Either way, you need to fix this. What the hell do I say? I take a deep breath. In the end, I guess I'll have to... Ooh, this is... Defend Sayori or apologize. I mean, my mind immediately goes to defend Sayori, but that's mostly because, you know, I like Sayori way more than Natsuki, but... Defend Sayori, yeah! She should understand, theoretically, right? I mean, like the guy said, and I agreed with that. If her best friend was a guy, and she would also, I don't know, hug him or whatever, something like that. I would also, I don't want to be the guy that has to say, oh, I don't want you to see him anymore or whatever. I would, first of all, I would hate that if I was the guy that said that, like, oh, I don't want you to see him anymore because I'm jealous. And I also would hate it if that would happen to me. If I had a girlfriend and then another friend of mine who was also a female had to be shoved all the way out the side because she's the jealous. No, fuck that. So in that regard, I'm still gonna defend Sayori. Look, Sayori is my best friend. We've known each other forever. I can't change my relationship with her just because she asked me to. I can't help that, and I don't want to change that. If we aren't on the same page for this, we need to talk about it until we are. Your expression changes from anger to frustration. So what? I'm just a jealous girlfriend now? That's what you see me as? You want me to stand aside while you get intimate with your best friend? For just a moment she struggles to find the word she's looking for, but the delivery on those words cuts the hole in my heart. Natsuki, listen to me. You're my girlfriend. Sadly, but still. And I really, really care about you. I need you to understand that I don't want to get intimate with my best friends, nor was I trying to. It was just a hug. You're not just a jealous girlfriend at all. But I look at her quizzically. Where's the but? There isn't one. I don't understand how you're so calm about this. I just wish you'd get all cuddly with Sayori for God's sake. It's now that I realize that this isn't about Natsuki and I, it's also about defending Sayori. Look, Natsuki, the relationship I have with you and the relations I have with Sayori, they're very different. Like I said, I've known her for forever. But having said that, you're my girlfriend, not her. We both know that Sayori is a really hug-happy person, and it's not like she had ulterior motives. Ah, there's the but. You're my girlfriend, but I can't ever refuse intimacy from my touchy best friend. You're my girlfriend, Natsuki, not Sayori. That's what's important here. Sounds to me like you want to change that. well. Is this fourth wall breaking? No, but like... I swallow, take a deep breath. I don't. I'll admit that her timing wasn't the best, but please don't hate her or anything. Nothing will ever happen between Sayori and I. So what if I've known her forever? You're still the only person I would ever consider dating. Ow, it hurts me when the guy says that, because there are two other way better fantastic girls that I've already gone on a route with that are cooler. I honestly don't know how I can make this clearer to you. You're the most important person in my entire world. Really? Because just a few hours ago, you placed Sayori's feelings above mine. Natsuki, that's not how it works. Oh, that's not how it works? Then explain me how Valentine's Day works. Look, I don't care if your best friend is Sayori, but I do care when you clearly prioritize her over me. On the one day that's supposed to be about us. It just shows that you care about her. It shows that you care about her that much more than me. Natsuki, I swear to you, Sayori isn't you, and she never will be. Nothing's gonna change that, I promise. All this time, Natsuki stands cold-faced. She's blocked every attempt I've made to console her, physically and emotionally. I know it isn't enough, but I don't know what it is. I don't know how to convince her. She shakes her head. You betrayed my trust, Mark. You need to earn that back. With that, she swiftly opens the door and leaves. Okay. Well, the name of the... what's it called? The name of the... the name of the act now makes sense. But also, by the way, now that I get to see this background, have you forgotten all the bullshit that I've done for you so far, Sayori? Natsuki, I mean, sorry, not Sayori. I mean, you did it. You stole 42 euros worth of stuff out of this store, and I am working for you to pay that back. That's not just something you just do every day for every person that you know of. You know? And you already knew that I was very close with Sayori and that we were very good friends. And as, like the guy said as well, you also know that she likes to hug. I mean, I understand that if you're, you know, that it's a bit difficult to see your boyfriend hug with a girl and then, you know, like that. I can understand why that can cause jealous feelings to erupt or to immerse, or whatever you want to call it, to appear. But still, you knew that. And, you know, like, because she is a friend of mine. We've known each other for years. She's a very good friend of mine, and I'm not just going to... That's not correct. Me being fucking being held in a stranglehold by her, that I am not allowed to spend too much time at Sayori anymore, or this or that. I'm not doing that to you either, Natsuki. I'm not giving you fucking a timesheet where on it like, oh, there we go, you're only allowed to spend 15 minutes max with your friends in the manga club or whatever, I don't know, in the manga store or something, like, you know, because otherwise I'm gonna get super jealous and I'm going to drag you away physically from that space, alright? And then you have only 10 minutes to reconcile with that friend, and then, you know, I'm not doing that to you either, and you would be very pissed off if I did that to you as well, if I was so controlling and things like that. So leave Sayori, and also Sayori is way cooler than you. I mean, I wouldn't cheat on you, because of course not, because that's even worse. But, you know, it's just the fact that I wouldn't have gone on the Natsuki route in the first place, but whatever. Come again? The customer walks out with their purchase. Honestly, as overwhelming as my first couple of hours were, I think I'm adapting pretty quickly. The owner even left me the stock shelves while he checked some stuff in the office. He showed me how to process orders, handle the cash and card payments, and rotate the stock shelves. It's crazy how much we covered in only an hour or so. I'm starting to think this old guy is kind of genius. If only Natsuki could see me. I still haven't talked to her since she left yesterday. She hasn't responded to my texts or even read them. But maybe we do need to take some time to think. If it shook me up so much, I can't imagine how she's feeling. Also, by the way, only apologizing all the time, that may also not be the correct, like, you know, like, understanding that she stole that, and then also understand, oh, sorry, I'll back off, or whatever. Like, you know, like, she's not right all the time. the careful understanding part, that's the stuff that you do with Sayori, because her depression is making her see things that aren't really there. And then when she gets way too fed up about it, because her depression makes it worse than it's supposed to be, that's the point when you're, alright, relax, there we go. I mean, Natsuki also has her problems, but it has manifested in such a way that she like very aggressively bites off her when things work out that way. I mean, I can understand why she gets angry at that, but still. To recall one of the other side stories, Understanding, which was with Sayori and Yuri, I believe. You need to understand. There needs to be some understanding between us, I guess. Maybe we do need to take some time. If it shook me up so much, I can't imagine how she's feeling. As much as it pains me to say it, she's right. We need to learn to trust each other. Yeah, and that. You also need to know that I would never cheat or whatever. Or if Sayori were to make advances, I would be the mature person and say, whoa, Sayori, I have a girlfriend, don't do that, you know? I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss her right now, though. Well, to be honest, the only person I miss right now is Yuri, because I haven't seen Yuri in forever. I think last time I saw her was during the one club meeting. I was actually honestly expecting a bit more Yuri stuff during this route. But I guess the Yuri stuff is with... That still doesn't make sense, though. Because, yeah, why the hell isn't there any Yuri stuff here now? Because in Yuri's route, it was mostly... in Yuri's route, it was mostly Sayori and Natsuki that caused problems, or, you know, that I had to do things with, except... not regarding Yuri, obviously. But like the most other thing came from both Sayori and Yuri. With Sayori because Yuri was, you know, Yuri was a bit jealous of the relationship I had with Sayori. She wasn't jealous of Sayori, but she was jealous of the way I had a of the relationship itself, because she wanted to have a relationship like that with me too, but she couldn't imagine that because her brain thought that she was an unlovable monster. So she thought that no way in hell I could ever be that close to someone. So she just hated the fact that that's what she hated about it. And also the Natsuki was important in Yuri's route because it was about she wanted to be friends with her, and I helped her to become friends with, and of course helped her get a bit more confident and all that type of stuff. So both Sayori and Natsuki were very big parts in the Yuri route. In Sayori's route, Yuri was a very big part because Sayori thought that Yuri was in love with me, and that caused a bunch of problems because I couldn't tell Yuri about Sayori's depression yet and all that stuff. And now it's Sayori again. Why isn't there? Why isn't like what? Why isn't Yuri in here too? Because Sayori has been featured all 3 times so far. Well, Sayori has been featured. No, Sayori has been featured twice now. Natsuki has been featured once, and then Yuri's also been featured once. So it's a bit strange. A customer walking in draws me from my thoughts. Geez, he must be a bodybuilder. He's massive. Welcome, how may I serve you today? The large man simply shrugs and grabs some protein bars from the shelf. He says nothing, just places some cash on the counter before walking out. After countering it up, it comes to exact cash. Well, that was rude. I sigh, going back to my work. At least I would. But something pink catches my eye outside the store. Natsuki? I know that hairstyle anywhere. I come out from behind the counter and quickly make my way to the door. That's her, all right. She must be checking up on me on my first day. I can't see her anymore. Typical. She must have bolted the moment I saw her. She can move pretty quickly when she wants to. I just hope she's not in trouble again. As much as I wish that she had stayed, I don't want to push the issue. It's enough to know that she's come to see me. That's a good sign, right? It helps that it hasn't been too busy today. Not that I know what busy is. Huh, there's a thought. I wonder what would happen if it got busy. I would come to regret these words, as every retail worker knows, and as I would soon find out, you have to... What do you mean, as I would soon find? How do you know? You have nothing to fear but a gigantic rush. How do you know? Is that felt more like the game developer or the mod developer that said that to me instead of the character in the game?